All right, what's up guys? Today's video, we got something exciting for you. So we are going to try and get the Dakota back running. We got Jason over here and he brought along this puppy. So we had an extra one, or Jason had an extra one. This one actually came out of a 6.4 Charger kit, right?
Yeah, Challenger.
Or Challenger kit. So this was a different kit, but it's a D1SC. It would be perfect for our application. But one thing that we're about to get into is the oiling. So the rotation and the orientation of the way it sits inside the truck is different from where it sat in the Challenger kit. So we're gonna open this up. There's only a few people on YouTube that have shown this, but we're gonna open up this casing and there's an oil slinger inside and there's 3 different positions you can put it in. We're gonna make sure it's in the right position, because if you don't do that and you just go ahead and you put it inside, it won't lubricate properly and you could risk blowing it up. So we're gonna open it up, make sure it's in the right position. We're also gonna have to reclock the housing for our application. And if all goes well, we should have a supercharger running by the end of the day. Let's see what happens. All right, so we got all the series of screws off. We took off our case, and of course we had to take the pulley off to get this whole thing off. And this is what we were mentioning. So see this little gear here? There is 3 positions, that one, this one, and that one. And based on where you're gonna clock it, that gear has to sit at the very bottom so that it can sling the oil around. So what we're gonna do is slide this up and off, and then we're gonna move this gear over to here so that it can sling the oil. And that should be it. All right, so we watched some videos where they said you had to take this bearing off, but it doesn't look like you do, because we just lifted it out and put it in here. So we're kind of struggling with trying to take this off, and luckily we didn't try with too much force, but this portion here just comes out like that and you can move it into the various spots. So we're just gonna put it in here like so, and it just wiggles and falls down. And then I think we should be able to put our thing back on, right? That should be it.
That should be about it.
Just put our case back on. We'll double check everything, but I think that's all we need to do. Only other thing we're gonna do is, since this is gonna be the bottom of our new orientation, is we'll swap this drain here, because this is kind of an easier bolt. So we'll swap that one with this one so that we can drain it. One other notable thing is, it's not gonna be a huge deal. We'll just have to calculate how much oil we put in this thing, but see this kind of shield here? And on this side it doesn't. That's where the dipstick that a procharger comes with. So this kind of cord here, and normally it would go through here, and that plate is so that the dipstick, this kind of steel cable, doesn't bounce around and hit your gears, whereas you won't have it on this side. So we won't be able to put our dipstick in through this hole here, because obviously it'll bounce around, but just keep that in mind if you end up switching it, because this plate is actually pressed in. We can't take it out and swap it or anything. Okay guys, so we moved our drain over here. We put our plug over there. These are actually magnets, so they're all clean, which is good. And our gear is now where we want it. We're gonna put our case back on. Our O-ring is in place all the way around. Let's put it back together.
Nice.
There we go. She's seated down. Oh, that's the spring action that we had. Remember how, boop, that's those 2 little springs, I think.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. All right, let's seat her down. We'll throw our bolts back in. We got the French torque spec going on here. How many foot-pounds is that? Inch-pounds? What do you think?
I'm thinking like
I think it's about
165.
I think it's about 3 quarts of lights. All right, so we're just snugging those up, and then we'll put our pulley on, put it on the truck. Okay, we're actually gonna top it up with brand new oil, just cause this is measured. We don't know how much we took out, whether it was high, low, whatever. So you're gonna use a whole bottle for, this is actually a P1SC. I think I misspoke earlier. So it's a P1SC, not a D1SC, and we'll dump the whole bottle in, and then we'll be good to go. Okay folks, so you guys have seen this whole process before, but we've got the procharger on here. So we got that P1SC on here, everything's tight. We got the belt on here, we got the 3.4 inch pulley on here, we got our tension on, and I think we're ready to start it. What do you think, French?
It's go, man.
It's go time. It's go time, it's due time. Let's see. I'm just gonna tighten this one bolt here. I think we gotta snug that one up. All right, here we go. Ooh, there's the key. Okay, we're gonna try just a quick little run. I think we still gotta clean up the tune a little bit, but we'll take it for a quick little road test, see how she goes. All right, so she's building boost, boys. Ready? One more time. There we go. Shifted early though. I don't wanna get too crazy with it, but. All right, guys, so Jason took off and French also took off, but huge shout out to Jason for coming through with this Supercharger. So like I mentioned, he had a kit for a Challenger and a 6.4, actually like a 392 type deal, and he came through with that Supercharger. So now we have it on there. We have boost. We're hitting about 7 pounds, 7 or 8 pounds, which is right where we need to be, and we're making boost, boys. So now the plan is, now that we're actually producing boost, is we have good data to send back to Ryan from Flying Ryan Performance, and he can know exactly what's going on so he can tune it accordingly. So before, we kind of had some skewed data. So when we were doing data logging, you know, we weren't producing boost, and it was kind of, I mean, it could have, for all we know, it could have almost been sucking air out of the engine if the thing was spinning backwards. So now we have good boost, making boost, and we're gonna send him that information over, and then he'll send us back an updated file that should get us on the right path. So that's the plan, you guys. Again, can't thank Jason enough for stopping by and bringing that Supercharger head unit up here. We got it configured to work on this, and now we're back in business, boys. So anyways, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. I'm super excited to get this thing on the go, get this thing down to the track, get it dialed in, and it's go time. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next video.